5-question Friday.
Let's go, dude. These are exciting. You're very good at this.
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with
Good.
this.
Good.
Awesome. Question 1.
Yeah.
What's the deal with XPEL, dude?
Oh, dude, you come out of the gate with the big ones. I'm going to start this by saying there is like so many unbelievable shops and guys that I love that do phenomenal work that use XPEL. You have the Darien Detail guys, you have VVS guys, Ludensoul guys. I mean, the list is really large and long of guys who finish cars unbelievably with a product that works well and that it's good for them. Me personally, I always like to be at the tip of the spear. I like to try new products. I like to see what companies are like pushing the boundaries and coming up with new technologies. And whether it's tire shines or detail sprays or paint protection film, you know, that I gravitate towards guys who are, or companies who are just doing new things and understanding why they're doing new things. And somebody who's applying film and looking at finishes, like for me, it's not about how it installs, because you're not installing it, Austin.
Correct.
Like we are.
Yes.
So if it's harder, you don't care, right? No. You want the best finish. So the XPEL material, in my opinion, is not the best. And I think that's fair to say. There's a lot of unbelievable things going on in the paint protection film market. And for me, XPEL is not it. And that's fair, right? And there's ceramic coating. Can I keep going on this?
Sure.
Shep, right?
Yep.
Great client of mine, he owns Iron Acre Cycles. We coated that with XPEL Fusion plus ceramic coating when we were using XPEL. This was like 2 years ago. It's gone. It was supposed to be an 8-year warranted coating. So that sucks. You know what I mean? I stand by the best products. I want the shit on my car that is the best.
Yes.
And XPEL is not the best.
Got you. Next question.
Okay.
What's your favorite place to eat around here?
Ooh. That's a good one. All right. Favorite place to eat, the top of my head real quick, is Blue Dolphin in Katona.
I could have guessed it.
Yeah. I mean, easy. I don't go out to eat Italian food because I grew up with the most unbelievable cook in the world, Marianne. Mom, you're the fucking best. Like, goated Italian, like proper.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Blue Dolphin.
Cool. The next question. What is the greatest M3 of all time?
Wow. You know, I think about this often because I see a lot of guys say it. I think you have to pay the respects to the E30 because that's the M3. Without the E30, there's no evolution. There's no other cars. There's no other M3s.
It's true.
The best M3 I've owned, I think, like maybe close to 20 E46s. Yeah. Although my favorite car, so we're going to use this, and you know, shout out to Ross. I bought a Dynon Signature E92 M3 that had suspension, bump stops, throttle bodies, differential. I mean, the car was like fucking, I mean, it was very special, and that was my favorite M3 by far I've ever owned. And you saw us running around with that.
Oh yeah.
That comp car we just did last week, that was a car of mine, which was perfect, came from EAG. Yep. That Dynon car, I've yet to find another M3 that was even close to how good that thing was.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
And I've had every single generation M3, besides the G80, but I wouldn't buy one of those. Not that they're incredible, but anyway.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how to frame this one, but most people's childhood consists of like, you know, soccer, you know, karate, this and that. What was your childhood like? Like, what were you doing at like 8, 10, 12 years old?
Yeah, so good. Another great question. You got good questions. I'm a bit of an athletic freak. I played everything, did everything, was good at everything. Unbelievable baseball player. And then I got a dirt bike this was 2000, so how old was I? 6?
Yep.
And that was it. That was my life. That was the consumption of my life. I wanted to be, you know, Ricky Carmichael and James Stewart. I would just sketch dirt bikes, and then that was the evolution into this. This is motorsports.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was obsessed with motorsports. Still am till this day. That's yeah. If you want to know what my life was, it was just not wanting to go to school to ride my dirt bike.
That was the answer I was looking for.
Yep.
Last and final question. What do you look for in an employee or a subcontractor? when it comes to hiring?
Great question. My buddy Jeremy said, Greg, if you could, because I'm always like stressing about how do we relay, because I started this business in my garage doing every single part of it myself for 10 years, from everything. So if you can find somebody that's 80% of what you can do, and I'm not saying I'm the best at anything. Alex is installing PPF. He's much better installer than I am, times 100. What do I look for in a subcontractor? I think this is such an in-depth question. Just professionalism. I think I want people to want to give the client the expectation as if it's their own car. You know, I pride myself in making these cars, like every project I take on as if it's my own. And that's why I have such an amazing client base. And if you're a subcontractor, you're looking to schedule, okay, Monday we're going to come in and do this job, and then we're going to go, that never equates to good. And, you know, as far as my employees, I mean, I've been really lucky with some of the best employees ever. And it's funny, like the progression of them, guys who've been here for 3 years. For instance, Isabella was like toasting bagels, and now she's like one of the best detailers in all realms. And she has like my attitude exactly. She gets upset about things if there's a smudge on the glass, if Ralphie misses a fucking piece of dirt in the wheel, if the tire shine goes like this from where the car was parked, if, you know, there's edges of the PPF that's lifting, if there's ceramic coating that are dry spots after, for instance, we did a car 2 years ago and now it comes back and she's like, do you fucking believe this shit? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, that's, you know, that's what I look for, is people that, you know, expectations are perfection. Yeah. You know, did you see the new sign, Make It Perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, it's not possible, but we're trying to make it perfect.
That's what you have a shot for.
Yep, and that's what I want for my people.
Cool.
Is that 5 questions on Friday? Let's go. Catch us next Friday.